Welcome to the Bobcat Cam version 20 Training Professor video series. What you see here on the screen is the actual opening screen of the software after the splash screen goes away. Here we have File. By selecting File, you have the ability to start up a new drawing or open up an existing file. By selecting Open, you'll notice that the Bobcat version 20 has new file translators. We have added the AutoCAD DWG file extension, which now supports wireframe, surfaces, and solids. We have our IGES translator, STEP. We've also added the SAT file extension and the native 3DM file extension for Rhinoceros CAD. Let's go ahead and select one of these new 3DM files and click Open. And that brings the file directly into the Bobcat drawing screen. Okay, there's our part. We'll select View All to zoom in, and let's go ahead and just render this. Alright, in the render box, the grid that you see here represents Z0. This can actually be removed. And there's our part. Okay, to generate toolpath for this particular part, first thing we want to do is open up the cam. So we'll go to the Special NC Cam menu and choose Insert NC, which then allows us to go ahead and pick from a variety of post processors that we have preloaded into this example. We'll select the Haas VF series and click OK, which now opens up the cam side of our software. This is actually where we're going to generate the G-code for the program. We'll go ahead up to the Tool menu and select Tool Change, and this allows us to enter in a tool. Tool 1, under Number, we're going to use a 1/4 inch ball mill for generating toolpath. Enter in a spindle speed. The Haas spindle direction is 3, and then we have our coolant on. We'll click OK. That inserts our start block into the program. Alright, now let's go back over here to the CAD side, select our model, go to the Solids menu, and choose Generate Toolpath. Another thing that we've added to the Bobcat version 20 is the ability for you to create toolpath represented by the tool center or tool tip. By selecting Next, this also gives us a new ability to generate a toolpath that stays within the XY extents of the model, and that is the two-part edge option, as you can see here. Then we also have Use Full Part. The example image just in this box here will show you what each one of these is. As you can see, by selecting Use Full Part, the toolpath will waterfall over the edges of this particular solid example we have here in this viewing window. By selecting the part edge, you can see that it does not go beyond the bounds or XY extents of the top of this particular solid. By selecting Generate, this automatically generates the toolpath for our model and brings up our solid tool depth settings box. The rapid plane is our clearance, material top, and then you have roughing options. What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and select OK. Actually, we're going to change this because the top of our part is actually 0, and we'll go 0.2 for our clearance. We've got our basic feeds and speeds here, and then we'll select OK, and that automatically generated the G-code program right here. That easy. Alright, now if you want to get a runtime estimate for this particular job, all you have to do is go to the Edit menu on the CAM side of the software, select all of the code, go back to the Edit menu on the CAM side, select Runtime Estimate, and this brings up our rapid feed rate box. The rapid feed rate here is based in inches or millimeters per minute, which is adjusted by you in the environmental settings. Typically will be inches. You can change this, select OK, and this brings up our actual runtime estimator. And to cut this particular G-code program at 100 inches per minute will be done in 15 minutes and 29 seconds. It also gives you the length of rapid movements, the length of cutting, and the total length of the toolpath. Okay, now if you want to backplot the G-code program, all you have to do while it's selected is go back to the Edit menu and choose Geometry from NC. Now you can hold down your Shift key, click right on the model to select it while the toolpath is also selected, and then go to the Solids menu and choose Render. And there you have it. Okay. There you go. All right. So remember that now, using the Bobcat version 20, you have the ability to import the basic .cad or DGN, which stands for drawing, which is an older Bobcat file extension. .cad is the current standard native file format or file extension for Bobcat software. Then you have your DXF files, DWG, IGES, STEP, SAT, and 3DM. And all you have to do is go to the File menu, select Open, choose the file of type in this particular box right here. All right. Locate the file you want. Select Open, and it automatically opens into the Bobcat software.